Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. Here I have my MacBook Neo, and of course if you have a iPhone, if you have a iPhone, it doesn't matter which iPhone it is. It can be the latest iPhone 17 Pro Max, it could be the 16s, 15s, 14s, 11, it doesn't really matter. If you want to stop your photos from syncing across devices, for example, any photo I take on the iPhone 17, by default, without me doing anything, it's automatically synced over here on the MacBook Neo. So for example, if I open my photos, and I'm just showing you here everything that's taken, such as my photos here, you can see the Neo there and some photos I've taken. All of them will automatically end up on from this device over on to my MacBook. Now if you want to turn off the photo syncing feature, you may not want it to sync. For example, you may want only the photos that are on your phone to stay on your phone, and whatever is on your notebook to stay on your notebook. It will also affect all your other devices. So if you have an iPad, it will apply as well, you name it, on other phones. So if you want to stop that syncing effect, all you gotta do is this. So it must be done, or should I say, it's easier to do in my opinion, on the phone. So go ahead guys, and you're gonna get your iPhone. So get your iPhone out. From here, you're gonna go into your settings. So once you're in your settings here, you'll see your profile. And of course, this tutorial, bear in mind, all these devices must be on the same Apple account, or should I say Apple ID. So this MacBook is on the same Apple ID as this one. And of course, they are both mine, or in the case that they're on the same Apple account, that's the only way this would work. Otherwise, they won't sync. So of course, go down. You're gonna search for the option that says iCloud. If you tap here where it says iCloud, you'll notice here it will tell you your storage. It will then, if you go down here, it will say, in my case, it says saving is paused. That's because my drive is full, but don't worry. The procedure is the same. You'll look through here, you'll see that it's syncing photos by default. It's syncing passwords, messages, mail, notes, and drive. So there are other stuff as well. You're gonna click on photos. Now what you want to do here is to turn off these features here. For example, sync this iPhone, and it says here stores your photos in the cloud and view and share them on all your devices and on iCloud.com. So what you want to do is to turn this off. So for example, you go ahead and turn this off. Here it will ask you, do you want to download a copy of your iCloud photos to this iPhone? Photos and videos that have been optimized to save space will be removed from your iPhone. The original full versions will still be available on other devices using the iCloud's photos. And of course, all of your other devices has the iCloud photo. And then here it goes, says remove from iPhone or download photos and videos. If you want to be sure, for example, to keep a backup, go ahead and hit download photos. To be on the safe side, that is. If you're sure or you don't really care about the current set of photos that you have, you can always go ahead and remove from iPhone. All right. And of course, once you choose the appropriate action, it's always good to actually back up your photos as well. If you have a good iCloud storage, you can always back up your account, back up your photos. But of course, you can also make sure that you back them up on an external drive as a secondary layer of protection. In my case, I would go ahead and download photos and videos to be safe. And of course, be careful. You can also remove from iPhone. You notice the red color. I wouldn't choose that one. I would choose download photos and videos. That's the best option. All right. So in my case, I'm not doing it. I'm simply showing you how. I'm going to cancel. And what's going to happen is that this toggle is going to turn off. Once the backup feature is off. Right. So once the backup feature is off, it's going to stop. All right, as you can see in my case, I have 711 items or photos, and that include probably videos as well, synced across my devices. If you want to control other stuff as well to turn them off, you can always tap on see all, and you can see all of the stuff you can actually sync. That's across apps and of course across features. So you can actually turn off other stuff such as messages as well. You can turn those off. You'll know it's off because right here where it says iCloud photos, it will show off once it's turned off. You can also turn off other stuff related to the photos. That includes, you can go here, you can turn off shared albums in case you have a particular album that's you're sharing with somebody else. That's probably a part of a family plan, or of course, an album that you chose to share. Maybe you did a vacation with other family members and you're sharing a particular set of photos. You can turn those off as well if you're not going to use that feature, and you can customize. You can also check out these other features. Once you do that, guys, what's going to happen is that it's going to stop the photo syncing, and of course the photos taken on your iPhone, for example, will not automatically appear on your MacBook. And usually if you have enough storage, the instant you take them, once this device has internet, it will appear right on your device. Hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, you can ask them below. As always, Ricardo from Blog Tech Tips, saying bye until next time. Bye.